So we'll be marking our hip measurement divided by 4, which is 10.3. That's what we got. And this is our waist. This is our hip. So we'll be marking our knee, above knee line. So for me, okay, let me make it easier for you because most of you might not know how to do this. Most of us might not know how to do this. So from my hip line now, I will mark to the length of my from my hip line. I'll be marking to the length of my skirt, and then I will divide it. By 2. I'll divide it by 2. This is the point where I divided it by 2. Can you see? 15 inches. So I'm going to take it all through. 15 inches. And I will rule it out. The essence of this part is for you to be able to contour the shaping of your basic skirt, for it to have that pencil effect. You understand? So after, you must have gotten this line here, and this line itself is almost my short skirt length. So on a long skirt, you have to do this from your hip to the length, not with the allowance. So to the length, the main actual length of your skirt, you divide it. You divide your tape like this into 2. You see, you rule that line out. Let's call this line a bicep line. So now you divided your hip here by 4. So whatsoever you get here, like I got 10.3, I'll be minusing 1.5 inch. I'll be minusing what? 1.5 inch from whatsoever I get here. So if I should minus 1.5 from 10.3, I'll be having 8.8. That is what I'll be putting here. 8.8. I will mark it. I'll be having 8.8. Then at the hem line, I will remove whatsoever I marked here, 1 inch. I'll remove 1 inch. Since here is 8.8, if I remove 1 inch, I'll be having about 7.8. I hope you're understanding me. I hope you understand me. Let me come again. So we measured out our starting line, and from there we got the skirt length. After marking out the skirt length, we added extra 2 inches below for the hemming allowance. Then from the starting line, we marked out our hip line. Mine is 8 inches hip line. I marked it out. Then from my hip line, I measured from the hip line like this to the length, the actual length of my skirt. Then I divided my rule into 2 this way, and I got the biceps, which is this line you're seeing here. So after doing all this, the next thing, you input your vertical measurement. Waist divided by 4, 9.5. Hip divided by 4, 10.3. Hip divided by 4, I removed 1.5. I removed 1.5 from my hip measurement to put it here, and I got 8.8. Then I still removed 1 inch. That 8.8, I minused 1 inch for me to get measurement at my hem, which is 7.8. Now we are going to connect all these lines. We are going to connect all these lines like this. I'll connect from my waist to my hip, then from my hip to the biceps line, this line, this roll is not giving me the shape I want, so I think I'm going to be so then over here I'm going to take it straight. See the way I'm connecting it to straight. Make sure there's no sharp points. Blend them. Blend it properly so you don't have a sharp point. I hope you can see my basic skirt. It's already coming out fine, right? So this is it. This is it. You can see it. We've not added our allowance. You know we are coming to that. And it's necessary that you'll be adding your allowance. We've not added an allowance. You can see it from this view. So you should know that after sewing this skirt now, we'll be having a very straight penciled fitted skirt. So now we are going to be inputting our allowance, our 2 inches allowance. From the waist point, you add up your 2-inch allowance. The hip, you add up your 2-inch allowance. Over here, same, and same thing over here. So you will still connect these lines. You will still connect these lines to meet this part. Make it as straight as possible. Let it not be too sharp. You know, this my ruler is not a curve ruler, so that's why I'm having issues to use it on a curve. So I used my hand to blend that. So this is our basic skirt, the long version. You can see we've added our allowance. Once you cut now, place it on your fabric and cut. You're good to go. So this is a long version of it. And if I also want a short version of it, it's as simple as measuring from here to my desired short skirt length. Like I told you, mine is 24, so I'll just mark this 24 here and I'll cut it off. And this is my short skirt, but this is for long. So you can use, once you draft out the long, you can also use it to draft out your short basic skirt. So this is it for the skirt. So having cut off our pattern, for you to get the back of this skirt now, you just simply Is either you place it if you have enough pattern, or you just place it now directly on your fabric. You place it directly on your fabric. I'm coming. Let me get the fabric so that I'll show you. So you take this your pattern like this now. This pattern now is an already made. It's just like a guideline. So if there was to be a mistake, you must have corrected it on this pattern paper. So placing it on your fabric, don't place it like this, please. This is the front. You have to fold it into two. This is the front. You have to fold it into two, please. While placing this on your fabric, don't come and do it like this single. Fold it into two. And this part, this is the part I was talking about. Please let it be facing this closed part of the fabric. Let it be facing this closed part of the fabric like this. Let it face it. And let the hip side, the hip part, face the side, the open side, that part that you're going to be cutting through. Let it be facing it. So you see, this is it. You will gladly trace it out like this and cut off, because we've added all the necessary allowances on the pattern paper. You understand? You just trace it out and cut off. So for the back, why I'm doing this now is for the back of this pattern. For the back now, you will have, let's assume this is the skirt and this is the back. We are trying to cut the back of our skirt. So this is what you will do. You have to make sure this part, this closed part that will be having the zip allowance at the back, that you shift it. At least there will be an allowance of 2 inches. Take note, let there be an allowance of 2 inches over here. This part that will be bearing the zip and will also be having an open slit, make sure that there is an allowance of 2 inches. So you're going to shift this your front pattern paper like this. Do you understand? Then you will also trace the sides out. You will also trace the sides out like this. Trace it all round. Trace it all around the one I'm doing, even the zip allowance line, so that when you remove this pattern, you will be seeing what you have gotten. Can you see it? So I've traced it out with a chalk and I've removed my front pattern. So this is for the back. Now we are going to be inputting our zip allowance, this thing. We are going to be working on this side now. Now, since this is a 2 inches, this is 2 inches over here. At the waistline, you're going to be marking it 1.5 like this. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. You're going to be marking 1.5 from that zip allowance line. Mark it 1.5. Then this is the hip line now. This is the hip line, so you can mark a straight line to make it prominent. So you will connect it like this. You know why we are doing this? You know that the back, our back is bigger. Our back is bigger. So the front is flat, while the back is bigger. And the back has more this thing to contain. So you have to create a room for the butt to sit well. If you're making a skirt for someone that has very big bum or that has a large hip, it's very vital you do this. This is called butt contouring. You are contouring the butt so that it will sit well to accommodate and there will be this shape at the back. So when you have done this, you removed 1 inch, half inch here. Now it became 1.5. You now connect it like this. Then over here you measure out 3.5 inch below. You still come in by 1 inch there. Then you still connect it like this. Can you see it? Then at the end of the day, you can see that 1.5, we have taken it, we took it back to the 1.5 zip allowance it's supposed to be. So this is it. You will now cut this place off. You cut here off. This is the back and that is the front. So I hope you understand. I'm not cutting this out because I'm using it for reference purposes. So I would like to see your own pattern drafting. For as many of you that have a sewing machine, draft your pattern, cut it on your fabric. We would like to see the outcome. For as many that don't have, it's all right. Draft your pattern, submit them. Let's make corrections. You're still learning. You cannot cut what you don't know how to sew. So that's the most important part of tailoring, is cutting, knowing the formulas, knowing what to cut and how to cut it. So this is it for our basic skirt pattern. Bye.